Howdy.
Hola.
Yeah. Welcome in to a book club night. It's not fully a book club night, but we're going to recap the book tonight, and then we're going to maybe do some other stuff tonight.
We call this Kindle and Chill.
That's what we call this. Yeah. So let's welcome in the chat.
Assume the position.
Welcome in Kenneth H., Fred O'Malley, Stacy Rogers, Samantha Lowe. Hello, Sam. Good to see you. 100 Acre Wood. Welcome in, dear Davey Burnfeld. Hello, Dave. And I've been using a lot of my stuff, Davey. Thank you again. Corby Sinclair is here. Welcome in, Corby. Good to see you, Judy. Hope you're doing well. Mario Memphis, welcome in. Movemania Nick. Good to see you. Got to scroll down now because everybody was talking. Jan S. Disney, welcome in. Good evening. Main Street Nick is here. Welcome in, other Nick. Two Nicks. Debbie Thunert, welcome in. Good to see you. Jeanette Sebastian the Crab, that's 2 N's, 1 Y, but it's not where you think. Chris S., welcome. Good to see you. Still scrolling. Jeff Condon, welcome in. Howdy, howdy. Good to see you, sir. And there she is. The lovely, the beautiful, the talented, ever so sweet. My snickerdoodle, the Daisy Duck to my Donald Duck. The Pam Halpert to my the Pam to my Jim. The Rapunzel to my Flynn. The jelly to my donut. I don't know. My sweet Edgelamenta. Hello, dear. Good to see you, hon. Sparkly Pink Diamonds is here. Hello, Angie. Good to see you. Stephanie Keel, welcome in. Good to see you, cuz. Let's see. We got Corby. We got Debbie. We got Mar. I'm scrolling. Disneyland fan, welcome in. Good to see you, Steve. Zenlax is here. Howdy, howdy. IB Rebecca, good evening. Welcome in. Theo Sam Eagle, welcome. Monorail Molly, hello, sis. Hope you're feeling better. Paul Engel, welcome in. Good to see you. Let's see. Scroll down. Spaceship Ears, welcome in. Good to see you. Wendy B is here. Hey, Wendy. Hey. Joseph Cardillo, welcome in. Good evening. Nick D'Ambrosio, good to see you as well. I'm scrolling. I got Theo Sam Eagle, welcome. Disneyland fan, I'm going to jump to the other one. Let me jump to the other one.
There's more.
Shelby J, welcome in. Katie Y, good to see you, Katie. Mike 88 NYC, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. And I think we're caught up. Yep. There you go. Welcome in, everybody. If I didn't see you, hey. And the Ninja Watchers, which there are a few. I know. Hello, all my sweet ninjas. Good to see you.
I got something in the mail. Can I show it?
Yeah.
I got a package from the one and only lovely Jan S. Disney.
Oh, my goodness.
Because she said, hey, I got this. I know you like this. Do you want this? And I said, yes, please.
Ray Missouri, welcome in.
She sent me.
Oh, holy cow.
Some bottles of the H2O Sea Marine.
That's huge buckets of H2O.
Me.
Wow.
Oh, yes. That stuff's amazing.
Does it taste as good as it smells?
Well, you already got me to do that once. Not gonna try that again. And then, but she threw something a little extra in there.
Yeah,
I love this thing. It's so cool.
Angie says, "Don't eat it, Steve."
Jan, can I show this other thing?
Yeah.
Ooh. Jan, can I show the other thing? Because this is really cool. This one I actually have to ask about, though, because this one might be different.
Yeah, I don't know if she's there.
Yes, I can. Okay.
Yeah.
So she sent me this Walt Disney Imagineering 55. If I can get it to.
Oh.
Anyways, it says Walt Disney 55 Imagineering.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's not focusing. And it's their badge thing.
That's cool.
It is the coolest thing. It's got the little clippy on the back and everything.
That is cool.
I want to put my picture on this and just carry this around. Like, here I am.
We need to make a Steve's World badge so he can.
Oh, I am. This is so cool.
Yeah.
I love this. I honestly I wasn't 100% sure what this was until I got it out and started playing with it.
We used to use those at work.
Yes. Thank you so much to Jan S. Disney.
That is awesome.
Yes. She is way too kind. And then she gave me 2 bottles of my shampoo.
Wow.
Awesome.
Awesome. I did something today, Steve, for the first time in a long time.
Did you poo?
I did that too, but
first time in a long time?
No.
Okay.
I went out to eat today with the parents.
Oh. What did you get?
So, Mom had an eye doctor's appointment. She's been having some issues, and so I took her to get that checked out. And then after we finished up there, it was about 1 o'clock. I knew they were hungry, and they were like, "No, we can just go home. You probably can't anything you can't eat. What would you even eat for? So anyway, I ended up taking them to Applebee's.
Ooh, did you get peas?
I did not. So we're sitting there looking at the menus, and the waitress walks over and asks us if we're ready. I was like, is there any way I could order off the kids menu? And she's like, sure. So she went and got me one of the kids menu. Even brought me crayons.
Oh, you got crayons?
Yeah.
Jealous.
So I ordered off cheapest I've ever eaten at Applebee's. It was $6.99.
Oh my gosh!
I got the chicken and cheese quesadilla.
You can have that now?
Yeah. And I got light yogurt with strawberries as my side for it. So the whole quesadilla was probably about that big. And
you didn't finish it though, did you?
I didn't even eat half of it.
Yeah, I didn't think you could.
You didn't tell me that part. Sorry. The strawberries and yogurt was really good. I ate a few bites of the yogurt, and a strawberry, a sliver of the strawberry was good, and that was my great lunch today. So, yep. So that was it. Then I came home tonight and I fixed me a soft chicken taco on my 0 carbs tomato basil wrap that's about that big. I fixed 2 of them, Steve.
Yeah.
I fixed 2.
And you only ate?
I barely ate 1.
I figured.
So.
But hey, that's good though.
So. Yep. So there we go. That was my big adventure today. And then I stopped at Publix. I've never shopped in a Publix before.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you realize everything's twice as expensive as everywhere else?
It kind of was.
Yeah.
But they also had tons of reduced fat cheese, which my local grocery store does not carry anymore, apparently.
What?
So I loaded up on some cheese there to go with stuff.
Oh man.
And I got some baked pita chips that are pretty good.
Those are good. Those are real good.
Those are good. So that was my grand adventure for the day.
Oh, I did something else too.
Yeah.
I did not mail Kenneth his painting. Because he's gonna get it in person.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Just work the deals at Publix, BOGOs. Okay. I think I'm going to join their little whatever it is. I'm not a member of whatever it is, their rewards or discount, whatever it is.
I don't think they give you any rewards.
They had signs up something about it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but I don't think it gets you anything.
Oh,
I could have put my number in a long time ago just because that.
I didn't know if you only got the sale prices if you were a member of their.
No, you can sell prices no matter what. I don't ever scan.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. So I'll probably go back there. I'll definitely have to go back there to get my cheeses because we don't have them here. And then also, Steve, I didn't know this. They're building a Target.
Target?
Yes, a Target that will be approximately 20 minutes away from me.
Is that close?
Considering the other one's about 35, yes. And this one's giant. I mean, like, this is a huge Target that they're building. It's much bigger than the other.
Super Target.
Yeah. So I was very excited about that. And we're also getting a Whataburger.
Well, look at you guys becoming a real town.
I don't even know what. I don't even think I can eat there, but yay, we're getting a Whataburger. Yes, you might want to tell her. Yeah. So, yeah, Whataburger. They're building a Whataburger, this massive Target, and a QT, which is Quick Trip, which is our version of like a Wawa or Sheetz. So we're growing up. We're going to be a real town after all, maybe.
Woo! Wait till you get that second stoplight.
Yeah. So I was so excited for a Target nearby. So anyway, they sell the best K-pop albums, according to my daughter.
They have the best selection for Disney puzzles.
They do that. That was the main reason I was really excited.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's that.
Cool.
So that's my grand day. Happily ever, Yachty.
Hey,
Yachty. Miss you. Hope you're doing well. Tell Pa we said hey. Miss Pa too. In his commercial breaks. Good to see you. Yachty's been cruising all over the place.
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten at Whataburger?
Mm-mm.
No.
Don't know what it is.
It's a burger chain out of Texas, if I remember correctly, and they're supposedly really good, but I've never had one, so I don't know. But
really good is all relative.
That's true. That's true.
So we can do book recap first, or are we gonna do chillin' first and maybe book recap at the end?
We're going to do book recap first.
Okay, good, because I need to know what's going on.
So G. Wilson, welcome in. Good to see you. Howdy, and David Baco, welcome. So, let me pull up my Kindle real quick. I was running late. Whataburger. What? I keep. If you can't say it too fast, or your R gets mixed up, and then it becomes something different. Whataburger is really good, says Angie. So, Rebecca said she's read ahead, but not too far. See, Yachty's on another cruise Friday. I think you should just change your channel name, Yachty, to Happily Cruise Yachty. So, I don't know. But I'm very jelly. So we left off.
You can't start where we left off.
Yeah. Well, I was just going to say, the chapter where we'll start next week.
Yes.
Is You're So Vain.
Yes, I remember that.
That's where we'll start next week.
We have two really large chapters coming up.
Two very large chapters. So the book we're reading, in case you have forgotten, I'm going to share the screen here a moment.
Ooh.
This is the book we're reading. It's Once Upon a Dream, The Twisted Tale. And the question of this one is, what if Sleeping Beauty never woke up? When we started reading this book, Sleeping Beauty woke up.
And she fell back asleep again.
And she fell back asleep.
Yeah. And she woke up again.
So Sleeping Beauty, this book has been a little confusing, but I've thought about this several times today. This recap may go kind of quickly, but here we go.
Go.
So we start out, Sleeping Beauty is awake. She's in a weird castle. The ruler is Maleficent, who is her aunt, Auntie Maleficent, who we are told has saved the castle and the little bit of surrounding land because Aurora's parents were very bad people and used magic and almost obliterated the world, but Maleficent was able to save just that small little area. Exactly. So they all live in this little dome of thorns, and they're not allowed to go outside because it's a bad area. It's like if you ever watched The Book of Eli or Mad Max, it's like that outside of the castle, supposedly. So Robert Dixon, welcome in. So yes, so they're inside this castle. Aurora has a friend that is a girl from another kingdom. And she's supposed to be very thankful to Maleficent, but she starts having questions and thoughts. and then things start happening. And like she sees a bunny, but she doesn't know what a bunny is. But then the bunny disappears. Jeanette wants you to do the Mickey Mouse channel. I did. Yeah, something like that. And then she finds a deck of cards with creatures on it that she doesn't know. She sneaks outside with her friend to meet and talk to a boy. I don't know what about. I don't remember that. I don't know that it was important. She found a feather. There was a minstrel that went crazy and gave her a feather.
Oh, minstrel.
And then the minstrel disappeared, and Maleficent told her that he probably wandered back out into the forbidden area and he was just a drunk to ignore him. But she gets perplexing about this feather. Yes, a minstrel, like a musical minstrel.
With an I. M-I.
M-I.
Minstrel.
Minstrel, yes. And so she takes the feather to the boy, and the boy says that it's a bluebird feather. And she doesn't even know what that is, but she's like, oh, that sounds wonderful. So then she sneaks back into the castle, but there's people coming, and she doesn't want the people to see her. So she sneaks through another passageway that comes through the dungeon, and she hears Maleficent having a conversation with her parents who are in the dungeon, who are supposed to be like sitting in a trance all day, but they're talking to her, and she doesn't understand the conversation. But then she tries to sneak up the stairs so that nobody sees her. Yes. And then we get a snippet of the three fairies that seem to be talking about how they've got to get Aurora awake.
Bye, Samuel.
Huh?
I said goodnight to Samuel.
Good night, Samuel. And the three fairies have to get Aurora awake. And they have to wake everybody up because apparently everybody's asleep wherever the three fairies are. And then back in Aurora's area, they're going to have another. They keep having all these balls to lift the morale of people. And then one night Aurora has to sing because she sings really well apparently or something. Exactly like that. And so she goes to talk to her aunt. What I think it was her aunt, one of her actual aunts, or one of the dames, or anyway. She goes to talk to a woman that she trusts, an older woman that she trusts, about the feather, and she doesn't get to, and she can't find the other woman later in the party, and she catches a glimpse out of her eye of two of the little henchmen of Maleficent taking the woman up the stairs hurriedly, as if she didn't want to go. So Maleficent sneaks up the stairs and to follow them, and she sees Maleficent has the old woman bound and hanging upside down, and she stabs her. Yes, like that. Stabs her, and then she takes the blood and soaks it up into the orb in her staff, and she gets a little bit refreshed or younger or something. I don't know. And then she opens a portal, and there in that portal is Aurora sleeping. And Aurora sees this, and she realizes that's her sleeping, even though she's here awake. And she gets really confused, and she realizes that Maleficent is not the great person that she thought she was. And as she sneaks to go back down the stairs to get away, she runs into her friend. And then she realizes that her friend is actually one of Maleficent's henchmen, who Maleficent has disguised to make her look like a normal girl, but she still has like pig feet or something. I don't know. So Aurora runs away. She runs through the castle. She climbs the ramparts, and she climbs out over the thorns and the vines of the exterior, and she tries to escape. And Maleficent is yelling at her and sending people chasing after her. And she uses the vines to come alive and start poking her to try to get her to come back inside. And then Aurora jumps free and she runs away from the castle. And she finds a forest. And she starts blacking out and having all these visions. And it makes her really sick when she wakes up. And then she runs into a man and his horse.
Start of a good joke.
But no friar or rabbi. But
okay.
And the man and his horse turns out to be Prince Philip. And he recognizes her right away because he remembers everything.
He does, indeed.
He does. And he was trying to stage a plan to break into the castle to get Aurora. And that, Aurora's here. And then Aurora starts remembering things, and she remembers the 3 fairies and the cottage in the woods where she lived for a while.
This is where it gets confusing.
Huh?
This is where it gets confusing.
This is where it gets confusing. So she decides they need to go find the fairies in this cottage. And then we get a really confusing chapter that is called Once Upon a Time as It Really Was, which tells us the original story of Sleeping Beauty, as told by the prince, apparently.
Not a lot of thought went into that chapter.
Exactly. And so apparently when he went to kiss Aurora, instead of it waking her up, he fell asleep, and like the fairies had to put everybody in the castle to sleep to save them, until they could figure out how to undo what Maleficent had done, because somehow Maleficent, even though he thought she was dead, she's run away and hidden in Maleficent's dreams and trying to gain enough strength to come back to the real world. And so, flashback to Aurora's dream world, and her and the prince are getting closer, and she keeps having memories. And as they get closer to the cottage, then Maleficent makes the ground fall out from under them and creates this huge like chasm, like the Grand Canyon. And they decide, well, I guess we'll just have to go back to the castle. And then Philip's like, well, this is your dream. What do you want to happen? And so she's like, I still want to go see the fairies. So they decide to scale down through the chasm to try to get to the fairies. And I think that's where we left off.
Yes. So, yes. So what happened is this. They're jumping all over the place.
Yes.
They're telling the story. Aurora's still sleeping.
Yes.
She's in a dream world with Maleficent, and she's starting to break through and see glimpses of this. The only thing that means absolutely nothing, and that makes zero sense whatsoever, is the story told from Prince Philip, because it had no place it had zero place inside the thing. unless it's supposed to be him telling her what he thought happened. But it has zero place in the story so far, and there is no creative license to create that chapter because it was the exact same story.
Exact same story. Which made us really confused at the time.
If I look this way, look like I got it all together.
Yeah.
If I look this way, I look like a mad scientist that's been trying to figure stuff out. This way. This way. So something up here is just not holding together. Oh, no.
Mars seconds Weenie B's motion that I read and Steve reenacts every night.
So next Tuesday, we're all caught up now. Next Tuesday, we're back on it. We're going to finish this story and go to a good one. Do I own a comb? Of course I own a comb.
Yeah. I don't know if that cleared it up for anybody, but
it actually was better for me than what I remembered.
Debbie Bernfeld wants a recap of the recap. She's totally confused. I thought I did pretty good.
You did a great job, actually. So what basics are this? Aurora's in a dream world, and she's being told to think what Maleficent wants her to think, that she saved her. In reality, outside the real world, Maleficent is using the blood of people to keep them in their encapsulated world. And she's starting to come out of that world and seeing the fairies. The fairies are trying to help her get back to reality.
So when Maleficent killed the woman, she actually died in the real world. Like the fairies went and found her and tried to save her, but couldn't. And she died in the real world.
So all the people that are sleeping in the real world are getting killed by Maleficent because her blood feels the orb. And then that orb makes her stronger. And then she keeps them in the sleep.
That's it.
It's actually not that far off. So you remember when she hits her little finger on the little thingy, on the perky thingy? This story is at that moment to the moment she wakes up.
Right.
That's where we're all this is right in that little bitty time frame.
That's it.
You just did never hear this part of the story.
So there you go. And the fairies keep trying to break through like into Aurora's sleep to guide her or to get her to wake up or something.
Yep.
On
this side, you have real world with everybody sleeping except the fairies. On this side, you have fantasy world with Maleficent controlling the dreams and everybody's awake.
Yep.
These fairies from this side are trying to get into this side to make her wake up so she can come back to this side.
Right.
Easy peasy.
So there you go.
Now you know.
Now you know. And knowing's half the battle. And if you're all really confused now, you should have been here to listen to all the chapters because we were really confused reading the chapters.
I'm way more understanding now than I was when we were reading the book.
Miss Thibodeau, welcome in. Good to see you.
Hello.
So there you go. That's the grand recap of Once Upon a Dream, the Sleeping Beauty Twisted Tale.
Look, we're going to get through this book and we're going to hope, which Sleeping Beauty is one of my least favorite Disney stories. We're going to get through this book and we're going to move on to the next one that happens like the Aladdin. Remember how gripping and everything Aladdin was? We're going to get back to that.
Yep. There you go. So, that's your recap. Next Wednesday night, we'll start off with the chapter You're So Vain.
Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Sorry. Yeah. Next Tuesday. We'll start off with You're So Vain. And we're going to finish this book because I got to get through this book. We got to finish it.
I'm actually pretty excited about it.
Rebecca says the next couple of chapters are a bit better in her opinion. So
listen,
here's hoping.
Put enough gap from all the confusing stuff that I forgot all the stuff that confused me. Now we know the story, the basic story. going forward. I'm excited now.
Yep.
Deborah.
There's a couple of news articles I thought we would touch on tonight too, Steve.
Go ahead.
Dreamer Deborah. Hey, Deborah. Good to see you. Maybe one of you should proofread the next book before we start. Hey.
It's more fun when we don't know what's going to happen.
That's true. Ross and Fallon, welcome in. Good to see you. I don't know if Preston read this one or not, actually, Jeanette. Yeah. So, let me share screen here.
Yeah, go ahead.
The first thing I want to discuss, the first trailer was released for Star Wars: The Acolyte on Disney Plus.
Ooh, is that a cartoon?
No, it's live action. This is going to chronicle the starting and rise of the Sith.
Ooh.
So this goes back to the High Republic and is all about how the Sith basically came to be. The trailer looks really good. I'm excited.
Who's in it?
That's a good question.
Oh.
I recognized a couple of people. Stars Minnie Gicanto. Carrie Ann Moss is in it, who I recognized.
Carrie Ann Moss, isn't she like a dancer dancing with the judge?
No.
Carrie Ann Moss.
Carrie Ann and Abba.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Carrie Ann Moss was Trinity in The Matrix.
Oh, okay.
Jodie Turner-Smith, Charlie Barnett, Daphne Keene, Rebecca Henderson, Jonas Suatano, who portrayed Chewbacca in the recent Star Wars films, will portray Wookiee Jedi Master Kalnaka.
Oh, yeah, he's the guy that took over for the original Chewie that passed.
Yeah. The first 2 episodes will premiere June the 4th. And like I said, I think it looks really good. I'm excited for this one.
Well, would you look at that?
So, and much other news.
Kathleen
The ticket tiers and pricing was announced for D23, the Ultimate Fan event.
I have a feeling we need to explain this before people lose their minds, but go ahead, carry
on. Tuesday, March 26th, Gold members, D23 Gold members pre-sale goes on at 12 p.m. Pacific.
Mm-hmm.
Then Wednesday, Visa cardholder pre-sale goes on, and then all D23 members on March the 28th. Tickets at a glance. I'm trying to see where it showed pricing and whatnot. Where the 3-day D23 Ultimate Fan Pass starting at $297 a ticket also includes access to the Disney Entertainment Showcase, Disney Experiences Showcase, and the Disney Legends ceremony. A 1-day Ultimate Fan Pass starts at $99 per ticket. Each day includes access to a different showcase or the Legends ceremony. The 3-day Disney D23 Fan Pass is $209 for Gold members and $259 for general members. Yeah.
So let me explain this real quick. So those prices go up to $2,500 a ticket. And here's why. So they've changed the way D23 works now. Mm-hmm. Your 3 main panels are the Legends ceremony. They combine all the entertainment together, which is Star Wars, Pixar, Disney, whatever, Marvel. All movie news together. And then your third one is the parks panel, which everything is included inside that panel. Those panels, they have 2 different sites this year. So in the past, you would spend about $900 to get what's called the Sorcerer's Passes. So you were guaranteed to get into all the main panels. There are 5 of them. They've combined all the other panels now so that there's only 3. So people struggle to get into them, and people paid $900. Well, now they have two venues. They have a venue for most panels, and then for the three big ones, and for some concerts and things, they have a stadium, which holds thousands of people, which means everybody can get inside to watch these things now. The difference is, depending on where you're seating, is going to depend on the amount of ticket price you're going to pay. Now, when people see $2,500, they're like, oh, Disney just finding a way to screw us over and make more money, blah, 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 blah. They raise that. But let me explain this real quick. When we tried to go last year, we could have paid $1,000 if we were lucky enough to get one of the very few sorcerer passes there, and we would have gotten into all the things and not waited. If you want that same thing now, it's going to cost you $750, and you're going to get level 2 seating, which is tier 200. So the price went down for the exact same thing. If you want right up next to the stage in this theater, or in this stadium, it's going to cost you up to $2,500, but they range all over the place for ticket prices and everything. So people are upset because the price went up, but technically speaking, if this includes way more people, everybody's guaranteed a spot for a low price. So they go down to like like you said, $99 a day. Yeah. Everybody's guaranteed a spot, and there's no standing in line anymore. People were going out the night before to get a spot to hope to get into a panel that they may or may not get into. And on top of that, all that line waiting and all those panels and everything, you are missing all the other stuff. It will be live streamed. You're missing all these panels. Now there's no more waiting in line. There's no more anything. So it reduces the cost of the thing because they don't need security all night, 24 hours a day. People aren't standing in line anymore. You can go see what you want to do. You can actually go shop because you couldn't do that either. And now, depending on how much you want to pay, depends on where you sit in a big stadium, and everybody gets to watch the same thing that you struggled to get into before. And it's what I'm happy about is they include everybody, because Corey and I had to wheel and deal to get into some of those panels. Like, we had to actually be up online, put ourselves in a lottery. We drew these panels, which were none of the ones we wanted. Then we had to wheel and deal with other people to get their panels that they didn't want, that we had extras of, and swap. And it's just a nightmare. Absolute nightmare, and there were so many people upset. This is going to fix that problem.
And you never really got to go to the expo to see all the merchandise and everything.
You never got to, because you had to be in line for the panels. We skipped one of the main panels just to be able to go see the merchandise that we didn't get to spend a whole lot of time on, just a couple hours, because we had to get back for the next panel after that.
Yeah.
So this is a really, really, really good thing. Now, if you're one of those people that has to sit next to the stage, sorry, you're going to pay a lot of money. Other than that, where we sat last year without the Sorcerer's Pass is where we would sit with the level 2 tier pass. I'm not upset about it at all. But yeah, now you can see the entire festival. You can go to all the small panels. You can go to the shopping. You can everybody can watch all the big panels, and you're guaranteed your seat. Your seat is your seat for the weekend. Whatever one you pick, that's your seat for every show that's in that theater. So it's a really, really, really good thing.
Speaking of the panels.
Yeah, there they are.
Here's your panels. Friday, August the 9th will be all day at the Anaheim Convention Center. That will be the panels and presentation, the shopping merchandise, and the immersive experience. Evening show at the Honda Center will be the Disney Entertainment Showcase.
Yep. That is going to be all your movies.
Yep.
And TV shows.
Saturday all day, again, parks, panels, presentations, all that's the same. The Saturday night presentation at the Honda Center is the Disney Experiences Showcase.
That's all the parks.
All parks news.
All park news on Saturday night.
And then Sunday night at the Honda Center is the Disney Legends presentation.
And it's odd because that usually kicks everything off.
That's what I thought. That's not usually at the end.
Well, they're making this a big deal, and it's also going to be hosted by Ryan Seacrest.
Right.
So he's actually going to host it. Do you have the list of the people that got inducted? There you go.
Here's all the people that are getting inducted.
Some of them, I'm like, oh, it's about time. This is a much better class than last year. But some of them I'm going, they're too young, or why are they here so already when there's other people that are deserving? But
So here's your list. If you can't see it, I'll read it off. Colleen Atwood for costume design. Angela Bassett, film and television. Martha Blanding, parks and resorts. James L. Brooks for television. James Cameron for film. Jamie Lee Curtis for film. Miley Cyrus for television and music. Steve Ditko for publishing. Harrison Ford, film. Mark Hinn for animation. Frank Oz for film and television. Kelly Ripa for television. Joe Rohde for Imagineering. John Williams for music. And then, as you said, hosted by Ryan Seacrest.
yeah.
I kind of feel a little bit like that.
I'm okay with that.
I wish there were a little more Imagineers and such in here, but yeah.
Well, I mean, realistically, if you divide it by between, and again, celebrities are a big part. You know, you got your entertainment side of that. Of those celebrities, what do you have? 3. Jamie Lee Curtis, Miley Cyrus, Harrison Ford,
Angela
and
Bassett.
Kelly Ripa. And so, and I guess Angela Bassett, Kelly Ripa is really not what I would consider a movie celebrity, but so you got maybe 5. The other 9 are Imagineers, scorers, television, all that. So the ratio is 2-1 in favor of not celebrities.
Of course, we all know James Cameron and his illustrative work, from everything from Aliens to Terminator to Avatar,
Titanic,
all of that. Frank Oz.
Yes.
If you know, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go back and look at anything old Disney and his name's on it.
Yep.
As a voice of something.
Yoda. Yeah. R2D2.
Yeah.
Everything. Joe Rohde. I mean, let's just say Animal Kingdom is Joe Rohde.
Yep.
John Williams, one of the best. Word just left me. Composers.
Yeah.
Of movie music ever. Of course, Harrison Ford makes perfect sense to me. Star Wars. I mean, let alone Indiana Jones. You know, Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Angela Bassett.
She's on there for her ABC stuff.
Yes. And for Black Panther.
Yeah. I forgot she was there.
Yep. Steve Ditko, I think, is one that a lot of people may not recognize. But Steve Ditko is the co-creator with Stan Lee of Spider-Man. Steve Ditko created the look, the web shooters. Steve Ditko was responsible for a lot of the villains of Spider-Man. And Steve Ditko created Doctor Strange. He is a huge part of Marvel's beginning and Marvel's history. He was even working for Marvel into the 90s. In 1992, he created Squirrel Girl, who is a huge cult favorite in comics.
Yeah.
But also a bit of a how do I want to put it? They call him the J.D. Salinger of comics because he was very reclusive, would not do interviews, would not do anything in the public at all, and basically just did work up until he passed away at the age of 92, I believe. But yeah, really important.
And some people are, some people don't understand some of the picks. I get it, but they're trying to spread it out across everything between, they got their ABC content, they got Fox, they got all this other stuff. But one thing about John Williams, I mean, he also did all the Indiana Jones, all the Star Wars, all that stuff. He's worked for Disney for a very long time. And I know some people are like, hey, what is it tied to Disney? He's also he was nominated for an Oscar for Dial of Destiny, which was astoundingly, if you can fathom this, he has won 5 Academy Awards and been nominated for 54 other awards. He's the longest active living nominated person, and he's second in history for nominations to only one person, and that person's Walt Disney.
Yeah.
So the guy is well deserved to be here, in my opinion.
I guess if there was one that I have no problem with this list. Miley Cyrus. I get Miley Cyrus's importance with like
Just not
Disney
yet.
Channel, Hannah Montana, all of that. While some of us may not get her in her current form, but she was very important. I think she brought a lot of.
She kept the audience.
She was key in bringing a lot of popularity to the Disney Channel.
Yep, 100%. My only issue with her is I don't know why she's going in now. I mean,
that's true. Yeah,
and maybe look, when you're deserved to go in. I don't care how old you are or anything like that. But I think there are other people that will, like John Williams is what 90, 91, 92.
Yeah.
And his last, I think Indiana Jones was his last ever composition. He said he's retired after that. So, you should put them in while they're living. And there might be somebody else that deserves to go in before she does. She certainly deserves to be there, in my opinion. But, I don't know.
Yeah.
She might be taking somebody else's spot, but she might not. And just because she's young, if she deserves to go in, does not mean she should not go in now. But did she deserve to go in now?
That's the other side of this that I think would be really interesting to find out is how they pick this list. I mean, I'm sure they have a long list of people they would like to be inducted, and I'm sure it's hard to narrow it down to what the 14, 15 that get inducted every year. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that would be interesting. But yeah, I mean, it's not my decision to make, but there you
go. They do get a 2-foot bronze statue and lifetime passes to all Disney parks. That's what I want the Disney Legend status for.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice? So, yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis has had a long history with Disney. She's done multiple Disney
more than Haunted Mansion.
Yeah. Freaky Friday was the Disney one. So, yeah, I get Jamie Lee Curtis completely. Plus, I think Disney owns Aliens now.
So,
yeah. No, that wasn't Jamie Lee Curtis. Backtrack. Sorry.
Oh, Sigourney Weaver.
That was Sigourney Weaver. Sorry. Good night, Nick. Have a good one. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty good list. I would definitely like to be there for that.
Oh yeah. Look, Harrison Ford was at the last D23. Can you imagine him? This would be probably his last.
This one. Yeah. VP, welcome in. VP said, just got home from celebrating Mylene's 20th birthday, and now I feel old. Happy birthday, Mylene.
Happy birthday.
Debbie said she met Frank Oz in person many years ago. That's cool, Debbie.
That's amazing.
That's really cool. Dreamer Deborah was asking Steve, what are our guesses on what will be announced at the Disney Experience Showcase?
I've been very clear since about a year ago of what the biggest thing that they're going to announce is, and that is that we are getting a 5th park
at Walt Disney World.
At Walt Disney World, yes. And that's only because of information that I have from other people and in my profession that I know that's coming.
Do you think, Steve, that there will be a park announced and a possible expansion to Magic Kingdom, or are we just getting another park?
Both.
You think both?
Yeah. There will be more details, not only on the Magic Kingdom expansion, but also the Animal Kingdom expansion, to where they're going to tear down Dino Land. We're getting the new park. And then I honestly think we might even get, I think it's going to be an all-out thing. Iger's got a lot to prove here. And I honestly think we're going to get the announcement of the closure of Indiana Jones over at Hollywood Studios to become a new land, because that thing is massive. And I still think it's going to be somehow they're going to tie in Marvel. I don't know how they're going to do it, but there'll be it can't be Avengers Campus, but it can be something else.
You know, there was word, and it was several months back, that there was some discussions between Universal and Disney. So you never know, but well, I guess we will know August the 10th, maybe.
Well, so Disney can still do Marvel. They just can't do certain characters.
They can't do certain characters,
and they can't call it Avengers Campus, and they can't. Yes.
They
could still go a Marvel without anything to do with Universal.
Yeah.
But it would be a lot nicer.
It would be extremely limited.
It would be a lot nicer without all the hassle and all that. So
I think we're also going to get a ton of news about the plans for expansion at Disneyland.
Oh yeah.
Because they've already got the green light from Anaheim to proceed with a lot of that.
Do you know what they're doing though?
No.
So they bought up the area up. I can't remember if it was 3 blocks or 3 roads. Disney bought more land right next to the other land.
Yeah.
So a lot of that stuff that we know is coming down. And I think a lot of it's going to be to the east, where all those little Waffle House and McDonald's and all that is. I think that's where they're going. I could be wrong on that part of it, but I read that they bought like 3 roads worth of land.
Well, Iger said during their last quarterly call a month or so ago, he said a lot of people think that Disneyland is pretty well landlocked and they only have the land that they have. He said that's not the case. They have a lot more possibilities there than people realize.
Yep.
So
I think we're going to get that announcement too. Look, he's going to show Chapek how to do a D23 convention. They need it badly, and I think it's going to happen.
Wendy B said they've promised the moon before. Epcot upgrades, it never happened. Sorry, the Epcot thing jaded me. I understand pandemic, but still cut so much.
No. It's a change of leadership was what happened. Yeah. That the 5th park was supposed to be announced at the last D23 event. I had Imagineer friends and cast member friends that told me to watch for it. I asked what happened. Disney Cruise Line, Disney, and they're all customers of mine. I'm close to some of the people that came in. I asked them what happened, and I was told Chapek put an end to it. He did not allow them to announce it, and therefore they had nothing to announce, which is where all the blue sky stuff came from. So we'll see. If this will tell us everything. If all those people are telling me the correct stuff, or if it's just not going to happen. But you don't spend whatever it was, $17 billion at Walt Disney World and not create a new park.
The interesting thing, I think, when you talk about a 5th park too, Steve, is a lot of people don't remember, but during the pandemic, when everything was shut down, Disney made 2 huge land purchases.
Yeah, they did.
Of land at Walt Disney World. One of them was for 250 acres.
Yep.
And they made another large purchase. I want to say it was around 150 or so.
So one of the I don't think people understand how much land Disney World has that they can actually develop. Because the way it works in Florida, you have to, whenever you buy land, you have to have equal land of swampland somewhere else that is preserved and untouched. Well, Disney buys their swampland some elsewhere, and they buy their land here. I mean, they probably have enough room to put 10 more hotels and 5 more parks. I mean, they've got so much land that it is ridiculous. It's unbelievable how much land they have. They can do whatever they want.
Wendy, I don't know where the land is specifically, but when I read the article back during the shutdown, this was the land that Walt originally wanted to purchase, and the old man that was the farmer there refused to sell it to him. That gentleman passed away. The family has kept it, and they agreed to sell it to Disney back in 2020. It was a huge amount of land.
In my opinion, this is my opinion, I don't know this for a fact, Kenneth, wanted to know what's the advantage of new park as opposed to expanding current ones. A new park disperses people. Each park, Magic Kingdom can hold 100,000 people, blah, 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 blah. If you expand the current parks, you can maybe add 10,000 more people. But you build a new park, you start spreading the people out. And that's the disadvantage is they built so many hotels that they can't put those people in the current parks. You spread, you put another park out there, it disperses more people than an expansion will. But I think they're going to do both at the same time and create more capacity in the current parks and build a new park to disperse what they actually have to get rid of, the people that they need to disperse.
Yeah. Spaceship here says Westcott was originally planned to be a giant golden spaceship Earth. We think Eisner for DCA. Yeah.
Hey, they said everything Eisner touched turned to gold.
Cynthia M, welcome in. You may also have to expand the hotels and DVC. Well, they keep building hotels, so
they're never going to stop doing that. And that's what the biggest problem is right now is they have more hotels than the people, the capacities are overrun because of the number of hotels that they have.
And they've been talking about expanding the Skyliner for a while now too.
They need to focus on expanding the Skyliner and or the monorail. They need something else to every park. Now, it will be a long Skyliner ride from Animal Kingdom to anywhere else.
Yeah.
But you could easily, other than the fact that the whole DeSantis thing and the changing of the guard and all that, outside of that, it would have been cool to have the monorail go to everything because it goes faster. It's only an 8-minute ride from Epcot to Magic Kingdom. You could probably get from there, Epcot to Animal Kingdom in 10 minutes or something like that. So, yeah, it would be very beneficial to have some other transportation going to those parks.
Hey, Kelly, good to see you, dear. Hope you're doing well. Kenneth, good night, sir. Thanks for hanging out.
Good night, Kenneth.
I think, of course, you're going to have more announcements about the other parks as well.
Oh, yeah.
They keep doing work at Tokyo and at Shanghai.
What was the number they just threw out for the entirety of parks? Was it 100? How much? 60 something billion, 80 something billion?
Yeah, something billion. Yeah.
So it's 17 billion in Florida at
Walt
Disney World, and it's 60 something billion across all the other parks. Total all parks.
There's been rumor of an expansion of Disneyland Paris.
Yep.
I think the whole Pandora thing at Disneyland is interesting because Bob Iger keeps calling it a land and Disney parks keep calling it an area. So I think
Bob Iger explicitly said the other day.
Yes, Bob Iger.
It would be a land.
Bob Iger keeps saying land, and then Disney Parks came out later the same day and put another post out saying it's going to be an area and not a land. So they keep going back and forth. So I think there'll be some definitely definition by then. But I'd love to go to Disneyland sometime.
I like Disneyland. It's not as good as Disney World, in my opinion. I know people are like, "Oh, it's so nostalgic," and it's not as good as Disneyland.
Good night, Corby Sinclair. Good to see you, Jen. I hope you have a a good Wednesday. I had to stop and think what tomorrow was.
It is Wednesday, isn't it?
It is Wednesday. Um, so yeah, that's one of the panels that you always try to go to.
Oh yeah,
Um,
it's gonna be a fun one. Corey and I already have a viewing party for it. We're gonna watch it together.
I that would be an amazing one to see. Because I think after the disappointment from the last D23, where all we got was blue sky talk.
Well, that's the biggest problem Corey's having right now. Is he doesn't want to go. I want to go. We had tickets to go. We changed our minds. Instead, we're going to go on a cruise, but we're kind of jaded by the last one. I think if you're ever going to go to a D23 event, this is the one to go to. And then they turn around and announce that they're having everything in a stadium so they can put all these people in there to hear these announcements and everything. I'm telling you, it's going to be one of the biggest things you're ever going to hear. Now, will we get specifics? I don't know. I don't think they'll tell us what kind of park it's going to be. I think it'll just be announced that there's going to be a fifth park. And I think we will get specifics on are the expansions in Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, and possibly Hollywood Studios.
Jay Grubbs, welcome in. Ask you, do you know anybody going? I don't right now.
I do not. I mean, I know people that are going, but that I don't know personally to talk to. Or, I just know who's going.
I've seen a couple of the mod chats that we're talking about this week today, and I don't know anybody going for sure yet. So, anyway, to go in reverse order, one further step, Steve, I think the Disney Entertainment Showcase is going to be really interesting this year.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is a huge course correction, not just for Marvel, not just for Star Wars, not just for Disney, Disney Plus. I think this is another huge Bob Iger implemented course correction in Disney entertainment.
Yep. And it's much needed.
I think we're going to get sort of the corrected path going forward from Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really interested to see what Lucasfilm comes out with.
Well, the cool thing about this is the fifth park will be the Epic Kingdom.
Epic Kingdom.
Oh man. The cool part of this will be usually you have, your Star Wars and your Marvel panel, you have your animation panel, and you have your movie panel. It's all together this year, and there's going to be some big stuff there. They always have high-level name celebrities. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. So we talked a lot about Marvel the other night, but I think where they used to, Marvel would make their big presentation at San Diego Comic-Con. I think this is going to be their big presentation this year. And we'll get the big screens that lay out what to expect over the next few years.
Oh, yeah.
Coming from them and from Lucasfilm. I was talking to the boy child earlier because I watched the Acolyte
trailer
teaser with him. Timothy Rainwater's good.
Is it a real trailer? Is it a real trailer or is it a teaser? Hey, Timothy.
No, it's a real trailer.
Okay. Sorry. Is it a real trailer or is it a teaser?
Yeah. And Alyssa and Neil, welcome in, Neil. Good to see you.
What's up?
Hope you're doing well, Mr. Rainwaters. I'm interested to see where Star Wars is going to go from here because there's been tons of rumors and hirings and parting ways and everything. So they talked about going back to the Republic days, the High Republic days, and starting back there. They've talked about continuing with the race story.
From what I understand, she's supposed to be standalone.
Yeah,
she's gonna standalone movie, not like a series.
It's been everywhere, so it's interesting to me to see where it goes from there. And then you never know what other projects they've got coming with Lucasfilm. It could be a variety of things. So
yeah.
but Disney Plus is going to be an interesting one too. I think to see, because let's face it, a lot of the content on Disney Plus has not been stellar of late.
No, but I also think we might get an announcement. I think they're going to combine everything to one server. It would save them a ton of cash. It would help bolster things, which means it could drive the prices down. Actually,
Mhm.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm being optimistic there.
And then we also learn about all of Disney's new movies coming out. So
yes,
this is where you first learned about Wish.
I did, and then I went and saw it, and I love it. It was
that is coming to Disney Plus next month, I believe. If I
is
remember
it?
right.
I didn't hear It's out on DVD. You can buy the Blu-ray right now, or whatever they're called.
It's coming to. Let me pull it up.
Digital. You can buy it on digital.
Yes, coming next month. It will premiere April the 3rd.
Oh, nice.
On Disney.
A couple weeks away.
Yep. So that's going to be exciting.
Yep.
Ton of news.
Do what?
I said tons of news.
Uh-huh.
And tons of speculation. We'll get more speculation between now and August for sure.
I think at some point in time, Chris, as we get closer, we need to come up with a list of things to something we can either vote on, or you and I have all of our predictions and everything, and we need to do a prediction show and a result show.
That would be cool. We ought to do that. We'll do it for both days, the parks and the entertainment.
A movie one.
Yep.
And a parks one. Yep.
That would be really cool. We'll do that. Aside from the D23 stuff, Steve, have you been following any of the proxy fights going on with Disney right now? And
the what?
So there's a group that's trying to take over the board of directors.
Oh yeah. He wants 2 spots on the board.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how that takes over it, but yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen anything in the last couple of weeks, so if there's some development, I don't know about it.
Well, the development today was that George Lucas has come out in support of Bob Iger.
Really?
In the proxy fight, yes.
Good for him, because originally, I don't think he ever had a problem with Iger. I think he had a problem with Chapek, but still, George Lucas, he at some point in time felt like he was being, he thought he was going to have more involvement in it than he did. And there was a little bit of I don't want to say controversy there. There was a little bit of animosity, let's say that. But I'm glad he's back on supporting them, so that's good.
Yeah. And then Glass Lewis, who is a proxy advisor company, has come out in support of Bob Iger in the fight as well.
Good.
Which is pretty significant.
Well, look, I don't care how much money the guy tosses around or anything like that. And ultimately, they'll get to decide who gets to be on the board and who doesn't get to be on the board.
Yeah.
What's his name over there at Comcast? Tried to do a hostile takeover in the past.
Mm-hmm.
It was the one, no matter what you think of Michael Eisner, he saved Disney.
He did.
He put an end to that because they said, we will come in and we will wipe out the characters and everything. They were going to get rid of it all. You wouldn't have Mickey Mouse and all that other stuff if they had won that hostile takeover. So I think that Iger will keep them from doing the same thing here.
Welcome in, Space Mountain Dave. Good to see you, Dave. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's interesting. I will say, I think Bob Iger did some amazing stuff in his first round
Uh-huh.
as head. And clearly, I think that's why they brought him back after
Uh-huh.
the failure that was JPEG. Um, and I was impressed with some of the changes he made early on, and then I felt like we got a little lull there. But I think a lot of the changes that have been implemented were much more behind the scenes than we saw.
Uh-huh.
And I think we're starting to get some more course correction and some other things as well.
And people got to remember, he's only been back 18 months.
Yeah.
So, it seems like forever ago. But he he was given the 2-year deal. Then he got the expansion because they immediately saw what he was doing. He gave them his vision, and he got the excuse me, he got the extra little push in there. So
Um, yeah, a lot of people keep talking about Apple buying Disney. That's an
nah,
interesting one.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Um,
It could, but I don't think it's
it
going
could.
to. And if anybody's going to buy him, Apple's who you want to buy him. So
Well, let's face it. There's a big partnership there because Disney uses tons of Apple products. So.
Yes. So if anybody's going to buy Disney, hopefully it's Apple. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen.
So let me see. Joe Rohde came out with a statement.
I was wondering if he's going to show up.
He's reacted to the news. I'll read his statement if you'd like.
Yes, please do.
He posted it on Instagram apparently. Check it out. I'm honored, along with some other pretty cool folks, to join the 2024 class of Disney Legends at D23, the Ultimate Disney Fan Event. If you've never been, take it from me. It really is ultimate. While I'm flattered and proud to receive such recognition, the real honors go to the people who gave me a chance, the people who mentored and guided me, the people who forgave me when I did foolish things, the people who trusted me to direct them and lead them, the people who actually did the work with their own hands, my family who put up with decades of me coming and going, and not least the guests and audiences who receive all of our work with such enthusiasm. And regardless of whatever accomplishment warrants this honor, there would be no Disney Legends at all if not for the most legendary Walt Disney himself, whose creative impact on an entire century will always far outpace any legends who will trail in his wake. As for me, I will have to decide whether I want to memorialize my handprints or figure out some way to press the side of my head with earrings into the cement. In any case, see you there.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad he decided. I don't think he has that animosity. Again, it was a Chapek deal. I don't, Joe realizes what he's done for that company, and he's got a long history and a long friendship with a lot of those people. So I'm glad that he was is going to be there.
So he also, I didn't know this, he also was the lead designer for Alani at Hawaii.
Yeah. Dude, look at his accolades.
He was also the lead designer for the California version of Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, turning into Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout.
He has got some incredible notes to his name.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he's going to be there.
They're also going to host a car show at D23 this year. So last year we got the plane, and this year apparently we're getting cars.
Nice.
Including Walt Disney Archives stated on Instagram that the showcase will feature more than 25 vehicles from their collection. They shared 3 of the vehicles that will be on display. One of them is Sharpay's pink convertible from High School Musical 3.
Okay.
Cruella's 1974 Panther DeVille from Cruella, the 2021 version. And then one of the parking tram tractors and car from circa 1968 to 1977 from Disney.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
Lots of cool news.
That's cool.
I look, you know, I had some long nights those 999 days that he was in charge. And you know better than anybody how excited I was when that came finally. And it is good to be excited about Disney again.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. I think gone are the days where we're saving money by selling people rice instead of their favorite noodles at Ohana or whatever restaurant it was. And
Tambu Lounge.
That's it. Yeah.
Well, they are from Ohana, though, I think.
There will also be special events included at Disneyland Party. They'll have an Incredibles 20th anniversary screening as part of the D23 events as well.
Oh, yeah, keep on. There's a couple good ones in there.
Yeah. D23 will also be partnering with Ravensburger to bring fan favorites like Disney Lorcana Trading Game and Disney Villainous to this very special occasion. Check back soon for more details. Let's see.
You're missing
what else there was. Outdoor screening with D23 in Street Food Cinema for the Incredibles. That will be Monday, August the 5th. Tickets for gold members are $23 plus $3, $30, and $35 for general members. They'll have a D23 day at Angel Stadium.
Yep.
For the Anaheim Angels versus New York Mets.
I believe that's March 4th.
That is March 4th.
Did you see what everybody gets?
It does not say.
First
the D23 commemorative gift.
The first 23,000 people get a limited edition D23 Mickey Mouse bobblehead doll.
Oh, cool. D23 will kick off D23 Day at Disneyland Thursday, August the 8th. They'll have a custom cavalcade and dance party. Both parks will have special photo ops. Yeah. And then starting August the 4th through the 11th, downtown Disney District will have special offers, decor, and magical moments.
It's going to be exciting. And then, did you see that they literally just came across my thing? It came out earlier today, apparently. They have announced the nostalgic themes revealed for the 2025 Run Disney Walt Disney Marathon weekend.
I did see that. That's
Did you have that pulled? I'm sorry.
There you go.
It just came across my feed.
That is right here as well. So here is the 2025 Walt Disney World Marathon weekend. I like that throwback look. That's cool.
Yep.
And then here are I
like the dopey one.
I like the dopey one.
Get back to good animation.
That is. That's good one. A Goofy. See if we can zoom in on these a little bit. There we go.
Chippendale.
There's your 5K, and then the Chippendale 10K. You got Daisy and Donald for the 13th half marathon, and then for the full marathon, of course, Mickey and Minnie. And then there's your Goofy and the Dopey challenge. I like that artwork.
It is cool. I like that Dopey one. Some of it looks a little, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a nostalgia guy as much. I'm a historian, but I'm not a nostalgia guy. So I'm okay with certain things, but like when you try to do nostalgia new, it doesn't always work. If they would have just pulled the older stuff, it would have been great.
Mm-hmm. The Club Run Disney Gold and Platinum member registration is April the 2nd. General registration is April the 9th.
Read that April 2nd again.
Club Run Disney Gold and Platinum member registration.
Yeah, I'm not a whatever those levels are.
Yeah. And then general registration April the 9th. And those things sell out so quick.
Yep, it's almost impossible, but well, not for all the races, but for like the 5K and the 10K especially are really hard to get into.
New Bi-Coastal Adventures Haunted Mansion pin, Steve. You got one of these, but this is the Haunted Mansion version.
Yeah, I don't have that one. Did you look up Tales of the Sword? They look really cool.
Oh, I like this. I may have to get this one for me.
I haven't seen that one yet.
That's cool. Previous were inspired by Space Mountain and Soarin'. This is
I think what did we get? Space Mountain?
I think you got the Space Mountain one. I hadn't got any of them yet.
Oh. Yeah. But look up Tales of the Sword pins. They're limited edition. They look incredible. I tried to figure out how much they were. We were standing in line forever last night, and I wound up giving up.
Let's see.
I think it's called Tales of the Sword. Let me see. There they are. It is called, Tales of the Sword. They look like they're on a crest. There's 5 of them in the parks right now.
There is the Archimedes pin.
Yep.
And then there's your Tinkerbell's one. That one's cool. I like that.
They're really large too.
They are. The Archimedes is nice. I like the glitter embellishments with these DuckTales. Of course, that's the Goofy.
That's the one I don't care about.
Kingdom Hearts. Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
I like that.
That one's not there. That's new. There's only 5.
There will always be a door to the light. I like that.
That is really, really cool.
Here's your Winnie the Pooh.
Yep. I like that one.
You're braver than you believe and stronger than you know and smarter than you think. I like that.
Yep.
Here is the Robin Hood.
Like that one a lot.
Keep your chin up. And that's the one so far.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe let me look. Maybe there is that one. I missed it.
Here's a new look. Tells available starting Tuesday, March the 11th at Disneyland, Walt Disney World. They're limited to 3,000 and are $21.99 each.
$21.99. So the Mickey one is not there. The Kingdom Hearts. So they have the Robin Hood, the Tinkerbell, the Archimedes, the DuckTales, and the Winnie the Pooh.
Sam says the Mickey one has been selling out.
Oh, that would explain
it. Sparkly Pink said she's been disappointed with the Princess Crown pins. They look cheap. They've been doing those crown pins for a while.
Yeah.
I think they did another version of them here lately, but it's the same pin that they did. Because I got the Girl Child, some of those back 3 or 4 years ago. Um, so let's see if there's any other pin news since we haven't talked pins in a while.
We haven't talked about pins or Lego or puzzles.
Yeah.
Just throwing all those options out. Filler.
Oh, there's your Easter pin. Let's go.
Yes, Archimedes is awesome to see.
Yeah.
Like those ones you don't get to see all the time.
And yeah, we'll go with these. Let's these. So here is your Easter pin. It is $19.99. And it is going to feature Rapunzel.
Nice.
Limited edition of 1700, $19.99. Oh, wow. Available starting Tuesday, March the 19th, today.
Oh, yeah, it came out today. Well, that's
looks like she's painting an Easter egg.
Very nice, very nice.
There is a new D23 Gold member exclusive Donald Duck pin coming. That'll be on DisneyStore.com.
That's cool.
$14.99 for that one. There it is. It is a limited release. Yeah, has the D23 Gold member logo on it. $14.99 for that one. And then here are your new pins out now. There's the Disney Page.
I want that one too.
The dog from Pirates.
Mm-hmm.
These all connect too, don't they?
I think they do.
Yeah. I'll check that, Stacy. Thank you. That's the Disney Store Easter pin. Yep. Disney Store Easter pin. There is a new Wilderness Lodge pin with Mickey and Minnie and rocking chairs by the fireplace.
That's cool. I like that.
That one's $14.99. Open edition. Here is your Disneyland pin, resort pins. This is another parade one from Disneyland.
Very nice.
And I don't think they have these at Walt Disney World, the Disneyland one.
I've not seen them.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean they're not there, but I haven't seen them.
This is the spring pin, both at Disneyland and Disney World.
Like Kenai.
Yep. Kenai and Coda from Brother Bear. That one's limited edition of 3,500, $19.99. Pin on pin design. Then you have Ralph and Vanellope. Open edition, $12.99. This is the Chip and Dale Autumn pin. Now. It was released this week at Walt Disney World and Disneyland, $12.99. Why are we getting an autumn pin in March?
You know, some people can't get enough of that stupid Halloween holiday.
Kelly says, love Brother Bear.
Yes.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've never seen Brother Bear.
Oh, you poor unfortunate soul.
I have not seen Brother Bear.
We're adding it to the list. It's such a good movie, Chris.
This is Mickey Mouse Surfing, $12.99, open edition. Kind of cute.
Phil Collins did the songs for Brother Bear.
A new Space Mountain pin with Mickey for $12.99.
Yeah, that's cool.
Here you got the Aristocats Marie with a rainbow for $12.99.
Marie.
Little Marie. You poor unfortunate soul. Yep. There is a new Brother Bear pin set, 2 pins, $19.99, open edition.
The
So
moose, the mooses.
The 2 mooses and
they're funny.
Then the 2 bears. There you go.
I like it. New pins.
New pins. Lego. I was actually on Lego's website earlier today, Steve.
They gotta have new stuff too, right?
They've got some. There's also an Easter sale going on right now. Through the 21st, which is Thursday.
Yeah.
They have several sets that are on sale, including the Peter Pan and Wendy's Flight Over London set.
Ooh, how much is that?
Now 20% off. It's $47.99 now.
Do you get your discount on top of that?
We don't get a discount on Lego.com.
Oh, it's not at the store too?
No.
Oh, no.
Well, it may be at the Lego store. I don't know. Because I don't have a Lego store here. But the BTS Dynamite set is on 30% off, $69.99 for that one.
Yay.
The Harry Potter Expecto Patronum set is on sale. You've got the Hoopty from the Marvels on set. The Atari set is on sale, 20% off.
Wow.
Wolverine's claws are on sale. The mini Disney Palace of Agrabah is 20% off. I would like to get those because I've got the little castle, and I think the other little castles would look cute sitting beside it. So,
of course they would.
That one's $31.99, down from $39.99.
Interesting.
And then let's see. The Hulkbuster is further on sale, so that one's down. That set was originally $549, and now it's down to $384.
Wow. I think they misjudged that one.
The Disney 100 Celebration Brickheads are 40% off.
Wow.
$23 for those.
Paid too much money for those.
The Jake Sully and his Avatar Brickheads are $11.99. Those are 40% off. Daisy Duck Brickhead is 40% off. It's just $5.99.
This is good price.
Some of the Black Panther sets that weren't selling are marked down 40% off. Some of the Avatar sets are marked down as well. But you've also got they're doing giveaways as well with the Easter. So if you spend so much, you get sets. So you get the Spring Garden House set with purchases over $80. It's 277 pieces. It's got a little rabbit and a little chick and a little house.
They usually have a bigger one.
Yep. And the other set is if you spend $60 or more.
Oh, that's small.
You get the Easter Bunny and colorful eggs, and that's only 68 pieces.
Yeah, that's tiny.
So there you go.
Cool.
That's the sets that are on sale. There are a couple of new ones coming soon. I thought you might like this one. This is Dungeons and Dragons Red Dragon's Tail. That's going to be $359.99. It's 3,745 pieces.
That's a great one.
think the dragon's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, it's a good set, man. That's a nice looking set.
And then this is going to be the first. Well, this is from the Batman the animated series, a Gotham City kind of
Is that one
panorama.
dimensional?
Huh?
Is that one dimensional?
It's got a few kind of standout pieces, sort of like some of the Lego art. And then you get the 4 minifigs.
Are the buildings like away from the back?
Let's see. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to mute it. So they kind of stand out, sort of like some of the that Starry Night set stood out.
Oh yeah.
This may let you see it better. So there.
Oh, okay. It's not as prominent. Just extra layers.
Yeah. This is 4,210 pieces.
Wow, that many?
Yep. It is 30 inches wide, 17 inches tall, and 3 inches deep.
And how many dollars?
$299.99.
That's ridiculously cheap for that many pieces.
For 4,200 pieces.
The other one you just said was 35 or 3,900 pieces. It was 300. The Dungeons and Dragon one.
Dungeons and Dragon was 370 or 3,745, and it's 359. So yeah.
So 3,700 for 360, or 4,200 for what does that say?
300, 299. So this is basically 500 more pieces for $50 less.
Yeah. And usually that's how they do their Legos, based on the number of pieces.
Yeah. If Ray and I are able to make the meetup in August, the day we drive down, we are planning on stopping in Delaware at the mall to go to the Lego store. Gotta love no sales tax in Delaware. Well, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had no sales tax.
So, there's a Snow White keychain with the minifig. There's tons of new, and a Mirabelle. There's a lot of new Nintendo inspired sets. There's a Bowser Express train. Ooh. There's a Peach's Castle. There's a new couple of Peppa Pig sets for little kids.
Or me.
And you. But that's it as far as the coming soon ones.
Cool.
So, yeah. There you go.
That's what about puzzle news? We hit them all with puzzles.
You switch over here to puzzles.
Any big puzzle news?
That's not what to search for.
I don't know what to search for. Disney puzzles?
Yeah. So there was there's a couple of new ones that I saw, and I've been meaning to mention to you, but haven't or hadn't got to. Let's pull up these. They're kind of repackaging a lot of the Thomas Kincaid ones. Again.
Like in packs of 4 again?
Yeah. Or they're coming out with like the same ones that they've done before as 1,000 piece or that sort of thing. There is this set. I keep stopping sharing my screen.
I don't know why. You're just going to keep finding more stuff.
This is the Thomas Kincaid. This is more of a Christmas inspired set.
Is that Disney?
This is Disney. So you get this in a 500 piece.
Got that one.
You get or 550. You get this one in a 750 piece.
Got that one.
And then you get this one in a 700 piece.
Oh, I don't have that one.
The thing about this one, Steve, this is part of a larger picture. And
That
because
is?
they do it panoramic like this, it cuts off the castle.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just zooming in on one strip of the full picture.
How much is that pack?
$14.99 for the 3 of those.
From Amazon? Really?
From Amazon.
What comes with it? I see something in the little corner there. Is it glue?
Yes, you get a bottle of glue.
Oh, man. They haven't put glue in their puzzles in years. I bet this is really old.
So, there's this one. There's this Nightmare Before Christmas set. You got Jack, Sandy Claus, and Sally. And then you've got Jack with Lock, Shock, and Barrel. And then the panoramic is them with Oogie Boogie and Lock, Shock, and Barrel. $14.99 for that one.
There's a new 5-pack of puzzles at Walmart with Nightmare Before Christmas too.
This is the new Encanto group.
I have that one. I've built all 3 of those already.
This one's 550 pieces, and to me, this looks like a photoshopped image.
Yeah, because it's the exact same pose of every one of them. Look at them.
It is. They're just reposing them in a different setting.
Yep. Like, look how Maribel's sitting there with her. Well, no, let's not go. Look at the girl with the ear.
Yeah.
And the way she's tilted and everything. Now go to the bigger picture. The other one. There she is, the exact same pose and the exact same look.
Yep.
And the dude with his thumb.
Mom is even in the same pose.
Yep. Mom's mashing something. The dad with his thumb is up behind her.
Same pose.
Yeah, they just reused a bunch of the same stuff.
So
I mean, even down to the wrinkles in her dress and stuff. So
this one I kind of like, but I hate that it chops off Isabella's arm.
Yeah.
So I'm not a big fan of that one, but
I build them. They're really nice puzzles.
This is another set of Thomas Kincaid ones. So this has got Mickey, Minnie, and Grease for 550 pieces. You've got Belle and Beast on the Terrace.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
750. And then there's your panoramic one with Snow White.
I've got the bigger one of that one.
Yeah. That set is also $14.99. And then I think this is the last one that's a set like this. This one includes Mickey and Minnie in Mexico at 550 pieces. This is the one that I just built in the house at 2,000 pieces.
Was it 2,000 pieces? Good, nice.
Yeah, I did this one in the large 2,000 piece, and it's a monster. It's huge.
It's a lot.
And then here is your 750 piece one. It's Aladdin and Jasmine on the carpet flying over the palace. I like that scene. That's a cute one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
And then your panoramic one is Rapunzel and Flynn with the lanterns.
Oh, nice. That's such a good picture. So, one of my favorites.
Yep. That set is also $14.99.
These are all on Amazon for $14.99?
These are all on Amazon.
Are they brand name? Are they Seiko?
These are all Seikos.
Wow. Okay.
This is a new Seiko set, 300 piece oversized set from Disney Wish.
Bigger puzzle pieces.
Yep. Then you have this one with Stitch, 300 piece oversized.
I like that.
That one's cool. So you got Stitch, Welcome to Wonderland with Stitch, All Hail King Stitch, 101 Days of Fun with Stitch and Scrump, and then Stitch and Scrum, They Call Me Thumper.
Is that also Amazon?
This is also Amazon. That one's $11.99. This is a new Thomas Kincaid collage. This one's 2,000 pieces.
Oh, wow.
So you've got a little cutout of Mickey, Minnie, and Paris. And then, oh, there's the better picture. That I would say is the full.
It's all their destination ones.
It's all their destination ones, yeah. With little stamps.
What's that one on the bottom left?
This one? No, here. That looks to be like at the Grand Canyon.
I have all the rest of them.
That
one. I have never seen that one. I've got all the rest of them.
Never seen that.
Or well, maybe I didn't see that on the bottom. What's the bottom right one?
The bottom right is them in Ireland with a pot of gold.
I haven't got that. I've never seen that one either. Those two. The rest of them I have.
That one's 2,000 pieces. That one's $18.99. And then the last one, this is the villains and their pets, 1,000 pieces. So, you got Jafar with Iago, Ursula with Flotsam and Jetsam, Maleficent with the crow, and I can't remember his name.
Diablo.
The evil stepmother with the cat, Lucifer.
Lady Tremaine.
Radigan.
Yeah.
With can't remember his name.
Her name's like it's not Fluffy, but it's it's a weird name, like Portentia. I don't know what it is. Okay. I'll think.
And then that isn't that from the Rescuers Down Under?
It is indeed.
I've never seen that one either.
Oh man. I like the Rescuers. You know what we need to do? We need to do all the Disney movies you haven't seen.
Oh, Sparkly Pink says this is Australia down here.
The bottom left?
Bottom left. Yes, it is Australia. Yeah. It says Austria.
Yeah, Australia, the Grand Canyon, they look alike.
Yeah, so that one's 1,000 pieces for the villains and their pets. $11.99 for that one right now.
Interesting. Those are good pictures, man. Good puzzles.
Yeah. There you go. I haven't seen any Ravensburger ones lately. Check real quick. Okay, I take that back. I sent these to Steve the other day, but I'll show them here.
They're right. Yeah, they do have new Ravensburger because you did send those to me.
Yeah. And I didn't send these to you. There's one other one I thought I saw. I don't see that. Okay. So this is they're doing sort of a Mickey through the decades. So this is the 1970s. Yeah. This is a new one. It's like different images from the 70s of Mickey.
That looks way better when it just looks like that versus on the box.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't 100%. I wasn't really thrilled by that, but that does look pretty good.
This is the 70s. This is 1,000 piece. That one's $33. This is the 40s. So you got some of the different. You got Tugboat Mickey, the nifty 90s. Mr. Mouse Takes a Trip. All of those. That one's $29. This one's $29. This is the 60s. Mickey Mouse Anniversary Show. Got Mickey Mouseketeer Pennant. This one is the 20s and 30s. There. 20 to 30.
You're going the wrong way. We need to get closer to real stuff now.
This is a new Ravensburger 300-piece wooden puzzle. So there it is, all wooden. It is a 15-inch by 11-inch. Um, all wooden. They came out with this one. That's $40, and then there's this one, a Stitch, that is 150 pieces. This one is 8 by 10 inches, and it's $28.
I cannot get past the wooden puzzles that, especially like the Wally wooden puzzle. It's only 50 pieces. That's like $50. I just can't do it. That big Disney puzzle I have, Ravensburg has the big Disney puzzle I have, the memorable Disney moments, except the price went up on it.
I've never done a Jennifer Crusoe asked, would you use wood glue? I've never done a wooden puzzle. I don't know.
Not sure. Oh, they have an Aristocats, but it's a sold out Aristocats collector's edition.
I take that back. When I was a little kid, they had the wooden puzzles with like the little knobs that you'd have to move the piece so it fit in one circle, and then you'd move a piece so that, that wasn't really a puzzle, but yeah, those were wooden.
So they have this. Have you seen the snow globe one?
Yes,
I did that one. I rearranged all my puzzles not too long ago. Put them in new boxes, and I came across that one. It looks so good. I'm looking here on all these puzzles that they have on here. Crazy. I just typed in, I'm on the Ravensburger site and I'm going to Disney puzzles. I have all of these except for the even the big one, except for the Disney Museum when we talked about were 9,000 pieces.
Yeah.
And then that Aristocats one in the middle, the bottom. I have all the other ones on Ravensburger except for those two. Now they got more than just this. But these are the only ones they have on this, in this thing.
All right, so here's a few I haven't seen before, Steve. This is actually on Seiko's website. Here's the Beauty and the Beast with the castle. There, Beauty and Beast are over here on the little boat.
Yeah, I think I have seen that one.
That's 1,000 piece. Then you've got Mickey and Minnie here in London.
I've not seen that one.
That's 1,000 piece. Here's the collage one that we were talking about, the travel collage. There's the Wish.
Sean Rogers, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Sean, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
But still his birthday for 3 hours and 31 minutes.
Yep.
Because he's in the other land.
I've always wanted to see World of Color, Sean. That is an amazing that I love that.
Watch it live in person.
That villain is from The Rescuers, not Rescuers Down Under. Okay. Here's the song titles one that you just did, Steve.
Yep.
I like this Winnie the Pooh one.
You mean this one?
Yep, that one. I think the Winnie the Pooh ones always have very bright, vibrant colors. I like those.
Oh yeah, they're nice. It was one of the first Thomas Kincaids I ever did. But I think I don't know if I think I did just the 500 piece one. I don't know if I have that. Would you look at that? That's the other one I'm working on right now.
Oh, which one?
The Minnie Mouse one.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, and there's a Mickey Mouse one up there too. I don't have that one.
That one's available on Amazon as well.
Is it? Minnie Mouse I'm working on right now. It's the one in the back there.
$10.99 on Seiko's website. I did not know you could purchase directly from Seiko now. You hadn't been able to do that for a while. Sparkly Pink says she likes the campfire one.
Yeah.
The campfire one. This one.
It is a nice one.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
What is this?
$13.99.
So I have the last one you sent, Nicole. What is this one though?
I have that campfire picture hanging in my room, says Nicole. Wendy B says, I like the easy puzzles.
Ooh, where are these from?
This one's very strange to me, Steve. This one's 500 pieces. It's $13.99. It's a round one of Maleficent.
Yeah.
That one's really weird to me. Don't know that I'm a fan of that. Last year for Mother's Day, Thomas Kincaid paintings were buy one, get one free. I'm waiting to see if that happens as well.
No, I gotta buy that.
I will say I did purchase something recently from Thomas Kincaid Studios, Thomas Kincaid's website, and I hear they do very well shipping. So,
yeah.
If you ever purchase anything there,
yeah, can't be wood though, right?
Oh wow, that's an awesome picture, Sean. If you're still here,
yeah, he sent that to me. That's
did he send it to you too? Man, that's clear. Okay, I'm going to try to show it. It's not going to do it justice, but
no, it is. I'm looking at it. It looks like a professional took that photo.
That is an amazing picture, Sean. That may become one of my wallpapers. That is so beautiful.
So look up so you can share it. Trefl, TREFL, Prime 9000 Disney.
You got to be kidding me.
What?
The price on that?
Yeah, is it right? And that's direct from them. I've never heard it. Look at the picture next to it. Look at the that's the actual thing. Look how good that looks.
This is we've looked at this before, Steve. So this is available on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's not letting me blow it up.
This is direct to their site.
This is direct to their site though. And this is it comes as 3 separate puzzles that you put together, much like your 40 whatever.
Is it 3 or 6?
It's 6. I'm sorry. Yes, 6.
They're all $1,500.
This puzzle on Amazon is close to like $200.
Yeah.
And it's $89.99 here.
Yeah. From the company that makes it. But what's it going to cost to ship it though? Like
That's
if I was to purchase this thing,
that would be amazing. It is 36.5 inches by 78 inches.
It's 3 feet tall by over 6 feet wide.
That is amazing. God, I'd be so tempted to try to order that. That's an amazing deal. Okay, I gotta consider that one too. That's incredible. That's and they have apparently great quality. And green packaging. All right, so if I buy this, whoa, what? Wait. Let me change this. Steve, you get free shipping with that.
Do you really?
And there's an Easter sale going right now.
Yeah.
That takes another $13.50 off of that.
So it's like $75.
For me, with tax included, it's $76.49.
Oh, I gotta buy that.
I have no idea where I would put such a huge puzzle, but that is such a steal.
That's an unbelievable. It's not a. I mean, it's on Target's website apparently too. Let me see. I can't imagine Target selling it any cheaper.
Well, okay, wait a minute.
It's $89.99. Oh my gosh! It's buy one get one 50% off, Chris.
It's on Target's website too.
Buy one get one 50% off on puzzles. It's $90, and I would have it Monday. Ships free with $35 order. So yeah, that's gonna ship free. So free shipping. There's no discount, but if you do the buy one get one 50% off, and you bought another puzzle that's very similar to that, that is insane.
All right, so here's.
I don't want to do it, but I do.
Check this out.
Oh, they got the other one too. They got the Golden Age of Disney down there for $100. It's 13,500 pieces. So for $145, you could have both of these puzzles.
This is the Infinity Saga from Marvel Studios.
Yeah.
13,500 pieces.
Oh my gosh.
So it's different scenes from the Infinity Saga. From Infinity War and Endgame.
Oh, that's so gorgeous.
This is a 9,000 piece Avengers one, which is just different scenes from the comics with the classic Avengers A. There, $89.99 for that one.
Look at the Golden Age one.
I don't see the Golden Age one on their website here.
It's on Target's website for $99.
This is a 6,000 piece of the Sistine Chapel for $49.99.
That's cool. Oh man, I've never even heard of these guys, but I gotta get these. I have to. It's buy one get one half off. I can have both of these. Oh man.
Oh, Mar says, I've been feeding the dogs and listening to you gents chat. I realize how much I've missed hearing your voices and watching you shop. Well, thank you, Mar.
Thanks, Mar.
You guys are cracking me up, Chris.
I'm gonna add it in my cart.
Hashtag dude math.
Dude math. So that one's in my cart. And if I go back and add the other one, I'm just curious to see what it says.
Jennifer Crusoe says we sound like her and Regina talking about ears and bags.
They're not available in store. You can only order them online. All right. So if I come back over here and I sign in.
They are on Target.
Yeah. And they're buy one, get one 50% off. I don't remember what my Target login is. See if that's it. Oh, that was it. Okay, so if I go to my cart. Oh my gosh, $155.14 for both of those puzzles. Free shipping, and you save $45.
I need Snickerdoodle to call in and tell me not to spend money. Because that's a heck of a steal. And I've always wanted to do a lot. They've even got the Avengers one on there too.
On Target?
On Target's website, yeah.
Man, they're buy one, get one free. Decisions, Chris. Decisions.
Yeah. Have you met me, Snickerdoodle? Hello,
Steve,
you're live on the air.
your login is Stinkerdoodle. What
Oh,
the
hold
heck
on,
is
hold on.
that?
Yes, go ahead.
I may not look or sound like Snickerdoodle, but don't buy the puzzles.
Thank you,
Why?
VP.
That is all. Proceed.
Be a more supportive friend.
Oh, he hung up. That's all he had to say.
That was quick.
That
I
was
like
quick.
seeing his picture on your phone though.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
Oh man. So yeah, their total they would be $190
Oh,
plus
Steve,
40.
did you see these?
Stop.
The
What is
special
that?
edition ones? And they're wood. So it's the two like you're doing right now, but they're in like they're wooden and they're
I can only focus on one
metal.
purchase at a time, Chris.
These are $34.99. That's 501 piece.
These things are buy one get one free.
They're buy one get one 50% off.
Whatever. Still.
Whatever.
Get both of them for $155. I feel like I have no option but to purchase these.
I do too.
And what are you gonna get? Avengers and Marvel or whatever?
I'm tempted to get the Disney one and the Avengers one.
Which Disney one?
I'm not sure yet.
I got both Disney ones in my cart, and I've got all I have to do is hit continue to check out. It says that with standard shipping, I would get it by Monday, March 25th. Well, that's not the right. Oh, this is the wrong Target.
I really don't need to spend that money.
I don't either.
I really don't.
And I might not. Okay, so let's.
I like this one.
Still applies.
Did you see the 13,000 piece one too?
That's the Golden Age one, isn't it? That's the one I've got in my car. I've got that one and the other one.
I really like that.
Those are the two I think I'm getting. I'm debating.
$99 for 13,000 pieces is just that's ridiculous.
And then there's a promo code you can enter if you have another promo code.
Harry Potter.
Huh.
Welcome to the great debate. Should we or should we not spend money? Here's the Avengers one.
Oh, very interesting. Just curious.
I love the comic art on that. That is so cool. That would be. Well, I didn't send flowers, Chris, but put this towards the puzzle. Oh, Wendy. You didn't have to do that, dear. Thank you, Wendy B. Thank you. Thank you.
Oops.
You're amazing, dear. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. Dilemmas. I'm gonna have to pray on this thing. My pleasure. You're amazing. No, you're amazing, Wendy.
PMB 444.
Let's
Let's see what happens here.
I'm just a dork sitting here talking about puzzles. You're amazing, Wendy. I like that Disney one a lot. Sent you 2 different puzzles from Amazon on Instagram. Have you or seen them? I don't know. Let me see. I'll tell you right away, Stacy. Here. Yes, I have seen those. Steve's actually done both of those, Stacy.
What?
One of them is the one where they're all the Ravensburger panoramic, and I think I actually have it over here as well. It's like where they're all standing in a bunch of the characters are all posing in a atrium or something.
Okay.
And then the other one that she sent me is both of them are Ravensburger. The other one is where they're all in a they're coming out of a book, like a book's opening.
Oh yeah.
Out of it. Here at Target. Yeah, they are. Nicole has been the enabler tonight. Thank you, Nicole, for
sending us the pictures.
Yeah. Wendy says, I love dorks. I married one. I'm one too. Well, welcome to the club. This is what I do with playing cards. I add them to my cart, then debate for months. Yes. Yeah.
What? Really?
Holy cow. Shopping is fun, Nicole. It's the debating right now that's killing both of us.
Yeah.
So if I add that to my cart, and if I add this to my cart, and then I view my cart.
Yeah.
An offer applied. Oh, I have a whole $1.08 on my Target Circle rewards, so I can save a whole nother $1.08.
Wow.
Oh man, I was not expecting to have to deal with this tonight.
I know. All I got to do is hit the button. And I'm debating.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, it's about $10 cheaper than purchasing it direct from the company.
For me?
For me.
No, I would say it's going to be like $50 cheaper.
Oh, well, I mean,
if I do the buy
you're looking at 2 different puzzles than me.
Yeah.
You know what Justin says? Face for scale. When Joy is showing merch, which puzzles have a full grown man for scale? I don't know.
What are you sending me now? Stop it. Oh, she sent me the rating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Christopher.
Well, this has been fun.
I'm getting ready to pull the trigger.
Weenie B says, y'all are making me laugh on this contemplation problem y'all are having. It's like me on a purse.
All I gotta do is push the button. And I'm just like, do I do it or do I not do it? Bad Nicole. Problem, Nicole, is I don't have the room to build these right now, but I hate to pass on a deal when they're buy one, get one 50% off. I guess I could start building them on my bed like I used to do the other big puzzle I got.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys also understand they can't be glued.
Right.
So they can be glued, but you got to glue them in 3 sections. And then each of those 3 sections are one of the 6 or 9 sections, depending on what you're doing. And then they all have to be interlocked together to be able to glue them to keep them from moving.
But you'll have them. I have puzzles I haven't built yet.
Shut
Yes.
up.
I'm surrounded by puzzles I haven't built yet. Disneyland fan says, how are these going to add to your life?
They're going to make me happy.
Snickerdoodle says, push it, fake Snickerdoodle.
If she would have called me the real Snickerdoodle, I would have hit it immediately.
All
right. I think.
Stacy said, do you and Steve buy a lot of stuff from Amazon? I can send you my referral code for an app where you can scan your receipts and earn points to get gift cards. I've gotten over $100 in gift cards. Wow.
Oh, nice.
I buy a bunch of stuff
from
from
Amazon, but
yeah.
Yeah, it makes no sense. I mean, it's just a no-brainer. I think.
Yeah.
You know how
This
big
may
these
sit-
boxes are going to be when they come in on Monday if I order this?
Mine would be here Saturday. Will it make you happy if you have no place to build it, Steve?
No, that's the thing, is I would create the place to put it, the bit to build it.
What?
Do what?
Show.
Okay.
So each section is 1,500 pieces.
For which one?
On
13,000 piece puzzle?
the 9,000 piece one.
Each one of those is 1,500 pieces. And they're all going to be about 1.5 feet. So they're going to be. Yeah, I guess that is true. It's only 1.5 feet tall.
So each one would be about.
Oh.
18 inches, 19 inches tall.
Yeah, so they're like an 18 by 24,
Yeah.
which is the size of a typical puzzle.
Right.
So it'd be like doing 6 mini puzzles. The one I'm looking at, how big is that 13,000 piece one? It is. Yeah, so the one is 24, 24, 24. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's about 18 by 25 or 26. Is what those are. What's the other one? Where'd my target go? Oh yeah, in the payment process. Do I want to do this or not? I'm going to think about it for 4 more minutes and then make my decision.
CVK says, just rent another storage facility where you can construct all the large puzzles and leave them there.
It's true.
So here you go, Jeanette, Sebastian the Crab. She was wanting a picture to scale, as Justin said. So here's your picture to scale of a man.
That's a short feller too.
It's a short feller.
Don't do it. Don't buy them. Is that what she's telling me?
That's what Wendy's saying. Don't buy them.
Why would I? What are the? Let's do a pros and cons list. Why would I not buy them? Steve needs 2 homes, one for puzzles and one for him to live in.
Went downstairs for a second. Did you buy the? No, we both still have them.
I literally have to hit the button. I'm going to give it, like I said, 3 more minutes. I'm going to make a decision. I don't know.
Well, welcome to live chat, Wendy.
I'm just trying to think, will I ever do it? Well, I mean, let me look at the puzzles one more time. Good quality, fun, and challenging. Okay, so the first one is this one. Gorgeous puzzle with all the characters on it.
I like the Dumbo, the Bambi, the Cinderella is a nice grouping. I love the Winnie the Pooh.
Like Dumbo's coming out. Some of those are coming out of the picture frames.
Yeah.
And then the background is really cool too.
I like the Mickey with the band conductor.
Sparkly Pink Diamonds, this is my art. So she said, spend it on art. I'm like, puzzles are my art. I build them and put them on the walls. Let me look at the other one. Where's the band conductor? Where do you see that at?
The top left.
I see Mickey coming out of a puzzle. I don't see a band conductor.
The Silly Symphonies up there at the top left, up here.
Oh, that's the other one. That's the classical one. That's the one okay. Let me look at that one real quick.
I thought that was the one you were looking at.
No, I was looking at the 9,000 piece one. I need to look at the 13,000. Here you go.
Nicole says, I'm the only one who wants Steve to buy it, LOL. So that's a good comparison there, Disneyland fan. Steve, actually, a Disneyland fan. He says, buy a Roosevelt shirt instead. I could buy either 2 Roosevelt shirts or 2 9,000 piece puzzles.
I got to be honest, I'd rather have the puzzles.
I kind of would too at the moment.
Let me look at this other puzzle she sent me. Okay.
Because the shirt may not fit me in a couple of months. But the puzzle will always fit me.
So, okay, it's called Truffle Disney Golden Age. It's on Amazon for $122. Out of stock in some of our other puzzle places. There's what I'm looking for.
Chris, don't buy a lot of clothes now. You will be that Jennifer Cruz. So that's why I haven't been.
Okay, let's see what this looks like. Oh man, it looks so pretty. Oh, in the background are characters, like in the stars and stuff. The outlines of some things.
Yeah.
Like they have like the Mad Hatter's hat. They have the umbrella. They have a butterfly. Oh.
Yeah. So it's not just glitter; it's actual images.
A honey pot. Yeah, now that I've seen this up closer. Now I want to see how big this one was. I don't care about centimeters. How big is it? $198.6. So this one is 77 inches by 54 inches.
Yep.
So they're all the same. This one is exactly the same. They're about the 18 by whatever, but except they've just got another layer on top of it.
And another set of images. My Katie NYC said, Steve and Chris, can I just be the enabler and just say, do it? I'm a friend, promise. Weenie B says, my Katie NYC is not helping.
I really want to push this button.
I do too, and I really...
I'm doing it, Chris. I'm pushing the button.
Are you?
Yeah. I have to. You pushing it too?
I haven't yet. I keep waiting for Snickerdoodle to call and tell me don't.
She's telling me to push it.
Yeah, she wants you to push it.
Yeah. That's it.
That's cool. VP sent a cool picture of all of them at Spaceship Earth tonight.
Nice.
I've never seen it cut out like that. That's really cool.
Oh, that is cool.
It's them all celebrating. It won't focus, but it's all of them celebrating Mylene's 20th. Oh, wait. We've got a caller. Hello, Snickerdoodle. You're live on the air.
Okay, seriously, have you not met me to know that I'm going to enable this? Because I also have a problem.
See?
So she says do it.
Jennifer Caruso with $25 suit, just in case you push it. Thank you, Jennifer, for the David Birdfeld says, I say go for it, Chris. You deserve a gift for yourself with all the hard work you put in your journey. Mommy D gives you permission. Well, thank you.
See?
I think the people have spoken, Chris.
They have. Oh, dear. You were supposed to call in here and say, don't spend that money, Chris. You need to save that money for an exercise bike.
Exercise bike? You can't put puzzles together while you're riding an exercise bike.
I mean, he's not wrong, but at the same time.
Dude, it's super thick puzzle board, too.
Hashtag puzzle logic, I guess. I don't
know.
I got it.
Anyway.
Thank you, Snickerdoodle.
I'm going back to working on my palette mess here.
Okay.
That I got to keep working through.
Bye-bye.
So.
All right. Have fun, honey.
All right.
Bye.
See what you started, Nicole. You look confused, Chris.
Me too. Sorry, not sorry. Everybody's enjoying watching the torture.
It's not torture anymore.
Oh, did you click the button?
Yeah. It got me with the thickest puzzle board.
So should I get the Avengers one or should I get the 13,000 piece one?
I did the two Disney ones. You like Avengers and Marvel and all that other stuff. I'm not.
But it's only $10 difference, and it's 4,500 more pieces.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's some great ones. Angela said, "Yeah, good job, big Snickerdoodle." The problem is this. So normally there would only be a one puzzle purchase for me. Ooh, I like that. I can't buy any more.
It's 3,500 pieces. Bonus.
Darn you, Target and your sale. Problem is they're half off.
Right.
By purchasing both of them, I save $50.
Right.
And I get free shipping. Oh man. Oh well. Got puzzles to put together. And they're actually gonna be pretty easy because they're normal size puzzles, so we can build them and then just stack them on top of each other. You just can't glue them till they're all together.
Angie Sparkly Paint says, "Let's think. What are you doing with the puzzles you've already done and glued?" Well, they're in a pile over here and in a pile in there.
I have them in frames because they used to hang across my walls.
Yeah.
But Chris, it says this puzzle, when you put this stuff together, they fit so good and it's so thick, you can pick the puzzle up and move it around without gluing it. It's called unlimited fit technology. They get high.
Nicole, have you done any of these Treffle puzzles before?
They're getting incredibly high ratings.
Wendy says, "Problem is you can't wallpaper a house with glued puzzles, nor should you."
You sure can. Trust me.
Debbie Thuder says, "Chris, now you make me want to buy the Flintstone combo." I like that Flintstone combo. That was a cool one with the Jetsons and the Flintstones. And
oh, there's a video. What's
never,
video
Chris? I just looked on Target and found them, so I'm curious. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen that brand on Amazon before, but I didn't know they had them at Target.
They're only at Target.com.
Yeah.
Huh. Darn you and your terrible influences on some people.
Really?
Oh, I'm definitely going to glue it, but you can't glue it until you do all the pieces together. Uh-huh.
I'm torn between the three.
Oh, you've narrowed it down to 3?
Yeah, the Avengers and the 2 Disney ones.
See, I thought I would have guessed you would have gotten the Avengers. And what was there was a Star Wars one too, or something like that, wasn't there?
No, there was the
another
Avengers
Marvel
that
one or
was the
something.
comic, and then there was the
Comic.
Avengers from Infinity War and Endgame.
I would have assumed you would have gone comic and Avengers.
Wait, if you buy one puzzle, but buy them together on 50% off the second one, won't that reduce that?
Yeah, but I wanted them both.
Yeah.
And Chris wants 2 as well.
I want 2 as well, but I'm torn between 3.
The Avengers one looks super cool if you like that, because it's like scenes from the movie, right?
Well, the one that I wanted was the 9,000 piece that was the comics. So it had.
Oh, you want the comics one?
I wanted the comic version.
Gotcha. What was the other one then? It was scenes from the movie?
Yeah.
Because that
one looks like, when I blew it up and looked at it, it looks more like painted scenes from the movie, not like actual scenes.
Oh, see, I'm looking at a very tiny little box.
So see, like here, it looks more like painted scenes and not actual scenes.
Okay. Yeah, what was the comic one? Show me the comic one.
The comic one was back here.
Oh yeah, I do like that one. Oh, they form a little. That's
They form
cool.
the A. Yeah.
They form the Avengers symbol right in the middle of the whole puzzle.
Yeah. And you got like Cap throwing his shield over there in the corner, and you can see it better on Target website. Maybe.
Oh, I'm getting text messages. They're just ridiculous.
Here, you can see it a little bit better here.
Do what? That's cool.
Okay. I'm gonna have to think on this. This is
You didn't do it?
I don't normally spend this much money. I'm gonna have to think on this a while. This isn't gonna be on an on-string decision. That's a lot of money for me to spend right now. So
It is for sure.
I'm gonna have to think on that. So I think we'll call it a night, and I'll give you an update maybe Thursday night. I'll let you know if there's a box on its way or not. So tomorrow night, be sure to check out Tina. I'll be on with Tina tomorrow at 5:00 over on T. Marie's place. And then our friend Joy S goes live tomorrow night at 8:00 with the ladies. And then of course the fellas on at 9:00 with this and that. The thumbnail's already out there and it made me giggle.
It made me giggle when I did it.
I was trying to figure out if the representation was either Shep or Dave.
Well, I said when I did it, I was looking at it, I was like, I said to him, I said, is this too much? And both of them came back, nope.
Yep.
So
I like it.
I was happy with it. So,
and then I think Pete may be going on live after this and that rounds up tomorrow night for a late night thing. So check that out. And then I think we'll probably be back here Thursday night after Jeff and Corey wound up, maybe. Okay.
Yeah. Corey's streaming Bob, so he's not starting until like 8.
Okay.
I mean, you do what you want to do. I'm just letting you know ahead of time.
I'm so happy you were on tonight. You've been so missed. Getting back to normal, it's a great thing. Thank you, Wendy B. Thank you very, very much. I've missed it very much. So Mars said, I'm still listening. I'm happy to have a normal Tuesday night. Yep. I hope you all have a great night. Have a wonderful Wednesday. And hey, Steve, I'm going to tell you a secret. Don't tell anybody.
Okay.
There may be an episode of Name That Tune Saturday night.
What?
And it may be something different.
Don't tell anybody.
That's all I'm saying. So I hope you all have a good night. We'll see you back. See you tomorrow in the streams. over at Tina's and Joy's with the ladies and this and that and whatnot and eating on and yeah, you know it all. We'll see you back next time. Love you all. Thank you, Nicole, for the trauma tonight.
Yeah, she's awesome, but
I appreciate
bad
that.
at the same time.
Thank you, Wendy B and Jennifer Caruso, for the super chats. Thank you. Bless y'all. And thank you again, Mama Debbie, for the gifts you sent me. Like I said, I'm already using some of them, and I really, really appreciate that. They've been very helpful. So, hope y'all have a great night. Love you all. Glad to be back. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you back next time. Bye. Toodles.